I'm here today with Hauptmann Feuerschwanz to talk about their upcoming new record, an all covers album coming out December 30th on Napalm Records. Nice to see you once again. It seems like we meet around this time every year, at least for the last couple of years.
Yes, that's great. Every every year, once time, and I make here some Christmas feeling, like a little bit aroma. Christmas aroma. I need it.
You're creating an atmosphere.
Yes. So we bring an atmosphere and yes, new album with cover versions. That's crazy. On the end of the year, 2022, and yes.
So let me start off by asking you a question, not about this album, but about Memento Mori, but it relates to this album. You guys released Memento Mori December 30th of 2021. Perhaps marketing geniuses out there would have told you that releasing an album on December 30th is not a great idea because it's New Year's, it's the end of the year, but the album was an incredible success. Did that success really surprise you guys considering the time frame in which the album was released?
Yes, since the album The 11th Commandment, das 11. Gebot, we had it in the blood. Feuerschwanz is growing bigger, and the move to folk metal was really good for us. A new sound mixture, and then Memento Mori. We had it in the nose. It could be the one, but it's so heavy. It's so heavy to have the strength against all the big bands on the Christmas time. And so it was a nice move to have it to Hell's Eve. And yes, that was lucky, but it was great too. It was so amazing.
Did the success of that release, and not necessarily from a musical standpoint, but from picking the date of December 30th, did that success impact the decision of release this album on that same date?
What? Can you remember?
Yeah. Did the success of Memento Mori being released on December 30th impacted you guys' decision to release this album on December 30th?
Yes, a little bit. And we have a great man behind who says, okay, make it so. And we trust him, and yeah, we make it on Hell's Eve again. Yes.
When you guys were putting this album together, obviously a lot of the material had been previously released as bonus tracks from the last two albums, but you guys included two brand new songs, Gimme, 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 and Final Countdown. What was about those two songs that was important for you guys to do and add as new material?
Gimme, Gimme, Gimme is a short, nice story about it, because on the release of Memento Mori, ABBA has released two, such several weeks on number one, and to Christmas one was ABBA on the number one, and we became, we getting wow, okay, it could be that it's not working with our plans, and so Hody says, okay, when we get the number one, I make a cover version of a ABBA song, and now we get it, the one, and Gimme, Gimme, Gimme is the ending of this story. Yes, but it's we have a nice time to have a video with it, and yes, it was great to have such story with a song. ABBA is more for women in this from the 70s, and now it's for metaler too. And okay, and Feuerschwanz made it, and yes, Final Countdown. It's a big song, and it's a little bit a sin to make a cover of Final Countdown, but I'm a child of the 80s, and Final Countdown was a really important song. I was 16 or so. This song came out, and in the 90s, it was a little bit boring with Final Countdown because the song never died, and and now
You guys are keeping it alive.
it's a happy end with it. Now there's a Final Countdown from Feuerschwanz with a dwarf chorus, with singing dwarfs, and this is cool.
It was really cool, and I really like the fact that you guys started off the album with the new song "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme," and you started off and you ended the album with the Final Countdown, and it was kind of the final countdown for the ending of the record. Was that the idea behind putting those two songs in those two very important spots of starting and finishing the album?
Yes, that was the idea, to have important songs on the beginning and the ending, and this product is for our fans and for the fans in the English-speaking countries or Spanish-speaking countries, to have more inviting to the Feuerschwanz world universe. And so we decide, yes, okay, we need an album of it.
When you guys were putting these songs together, is there a cover song on this album that you can look back to and say that was difficult? That one took a lot of work to come out the way that it did.
Yes, there are difficult was the rock songs or metal songs were difficult to have own character to get to an own Feuerschwanz character. So Ghost was difficult, Modern Math was difficult. Wow. But very difficult was the German band Rammstein,
really?
for us, because they are so fat with their sound. So we decide to get out of heavy guitar sound to medieval market sound, more mystic sound. And yes, the Rammstein song Engel was a little bit longer way.
Oh wow, when I was listening to the record, I thought that song and the ones that were in German from German bands, I thought those would have been the easiest ones. And I was looking at, for example, Bad Touch as a really difficult one, because where do you even start with Bad Touch as a song?
Oh, yes, Bad Touch was difficult too, because I learned to rap, and it was so great that Hody says, okay, this is too perfect. This is too near by the original song. So we need another way. No metal loves to have too much rap in it. So, okay, let's scroll the rap. Okay. So it was a new way. It was difficult too, Bad Touch, yes.
What is it more difficult? Is it more difficult to work on the musical arrangements or on the vocal arrangements?
Our mastermind, Hody, all the time worked on the musical arrangements, more or less alone. He made it 16 songs. He made 16 songs in his as a for extra time, extra working. It was great. And but it's difficult too to have the flavor, original flavor in the sound. For me, as a German speaking English speaker, it was hard, but so you can hear it. There's okay, this could be a German guy, so it's okay. The Hauptmann is a German guy and he's singing English. Yes.
Hey, you guys had fun with it, and it comes across. For a German English speaking guy, what is your favorite song to perform out of these covers?
Yeah, also Bad Touch was really nice. I love the song. It's a party song from the 90s, and one of the best parties I had with this song. And yes, I say Bad
Bad
Touch.
Touch? Yeah, the lyrics help as well.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the lyrics are a lot of fun.
Behind the lyrics is very much humor and ironic style, and I love this.
When it comes to a great cover, I mean, you guys have tons of experience with covers. So, what in your mind makes a cover song a great cover song?
Good question. A great cover song makes when you transform it in your universe. And Feuerschwanz is the sound mix of metal and folk, and so it could be good when the cover song for the Feuerschwanz world have a good melody. So we can start with our folk instruments and make the melody great. And yes, this is for us important.
This record was really interesting because I think for an audience, for a Feuerschwanz audience that perhaps hasn't heard some of these older songs, like Bad Touch is a perfect example. When you guys play them, they may even think that it's your own original material. That's how good you guys were in converting something that existed, but into something that belongs to your own universe. That bridge of bringing the original into your world, is it complicated, or has it become easier considering how many covers you guys have done?
It were in the first time we had the bonus track for 11th Commandment. It was a very big surprise to us. It works very good from the beginning, and that was whoa, okay. We thought that will be very hard to have cover versions. We don't have cover versions a long time ago, and yes, it was a big surprise that it works from the beginning.
From the beginning, wow. Considering the success and considering how well it worked from the beginning, will you guys continue to add a few cover songs to future releases?
For us, the important cover songs in the beginning was I See Fire. It was for us as fantasy nerds a big thing to make a cover of the Hobbit song, and there is too less rock and roll in the song in the original. Yes, in the original version, and so it was for us a big thing. Yes.
Will you guys, when you guys are looking at these covers and you're looking at these songs, are you doing it just because you want to have fun with songs that you love, or making covers these days is also a little bit of a marketing tool to take the band into a new audience?
Yeah, by Blinding Lights, we think about, okay, this is a very, very famous song, but it's a great song too. And we love the 80s, and it's a perfect style of 80s. And so it have, yeah, the song, we have to love it. But sometimes we take songs you don't cover this song, like Rammstein. It's very hard to cover Rammstein.
One last question for you. You guys released a new album last year, Memento Mori, huge success. This year, you're putting this compilation together of all covers, which is going to be a huge success. So what are the plans for 2023?
Yes, Feuerschwanz is going up, and we are working very hard, and we want to have a new album on 2023, and we're working for it.
Any chance of a North American tour at some point? Are you guys planning anything to cross the Atlantic?
Yes, we were one day in USA, but only in Miami, because for the 70,000 tons of metal. It's a start in the US, and so step by step, there are no plans on this day. Today we have no plans for other tours, but we're looking forward for it.
I think it's a matter of time. That 70,000 tons is going to be the door that opens, and the boat will sail through that door, and then you guys will come back on a bigger boat.
Cool. So in this, yes.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, the band continues to grow album after album. You guys are getting bigger and bigger and bigger with every single release. So sky's the limit. I'm really happy to see that. You guys are such a fun band to listen to. You bring such energy, such enthusiasm with the music. So thank you very much for putting this great covers album together just for the holiday season. Everybody's going to be listening to it during their New Year's parties. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your music. All the best.
Oh, thank you very much. And I hope we see us in USA.
Yeah, I hope I see you guys at some point in time soon. I may have to buy a plane ticket and fly to Germany if that's the case. Whatever it takes.
Okay.
See you. Take care. All the best.
Okay. All the best. Bye.